It was sometime late in the evening, server lights humming low. Someone said you hear about Straight Up, and the chat went quite slow. No sirens, no drama, no final score to see. Just a pause in the lobby. Like the game knew it too, something bigger than a match had come to be. He never played for the rankings, never chased a famous name. He just showed up every night or so and made room in the game. He'd say, pull up a chair, you're welcome here, whether you were new or known. Somehow
We're all here tonight for this one reason, which is for Straight Up. This is the memorial for the legacy of his playing Counter-Strike. It is all of us being here today to see this, to do this for him. And this is the 5th year of him being gone. We're all going to say a few words, and we'll hand this on later on. So if you all will follow me in the other room. Okay, our first speaker of the night will be Batman, will be our first speaker.
Straight Up was more than just a voice on the other end of a headset. He was the heartbeat of the main community. Running a server alongside a true friend for all those years was a privilege. Together, we didn't just manage a game, we built a digital home. And it was Straight Up who made sure the lights always stayed on.
Our next speaker is Emerald.
Straight gone too soon. It's been 5 years. We all miss you. I started playing in the main server 20 years ago. After about a year or so playing in a server every day, I came in server. Straight and Dealer were yelling for me to tag up. I was happy to join the party and soon found out being an admin is like a double-edged sword. Art and Company ran a good server based on fair play, no bullshit, but Art emphasized it being a community server. Art, we all hope you are pleased the way we are keeping your legacy alive and running a clean server. Death leaves a heart broke, no one can heal. Love leaves a memory no one can steal. Till we meet again, brother, rest in peace.
Our next speaker is going to be Billy.
So Paula, I wanted you to know that Straight Arthur was a great guy to all of us. He was a little rough, a little tough, but somebody who actually really cared. I always had a lot of respect for him, and we are his legacy. I say he's gone too soon, but not forgotten. He left an impact on all of us. He was the one who invited me into Mean and to this family, and I'm gratefully appreciative of that.
Our next speaker will be Immortal Lee.
I remember when I first came into the old mean server and I first met Straight. I thought he was a salty old guy. But I told him, someday we're gonna be friends. And he just laughed and said, yeah, right. Well, many years later, when I did join the clan, we did become friends, and he was a good friend. In 2015, I was traveling overseas, and I was traveling in France, and some of you may remember there was a terrorist attack in Paris. And I was at dinner that night, unaware that that was going on, and my phone started blowing up. And when I checked it, it was Straight, checking to see if I was okay. Well, I was 500 miles away, but I don't think that mattered to him. He was a good guy. He cared about us all. And that's one of the things that made this server great and made me wanted to keep coming back night after night. He was a good friend, and he's greatly missed by this community and myself.
Our next speaker will be Albatross.
First time I started playing in this server, I probably got kicked or maybe banned for a day, kind of just getting an understanding how things were and how Straight wanted things to be run and the integrity of it with the game. It was kind of like an initiation before they got to know you, so that you had a real true understanding what Straight Up really meant. That there was integrity in the game, we're here to have a great time, and we're not going to take any bullshit, and if we think there's any bullshit, you're not going to be here. It was a bunch of old dudes who enjoyed smoking their bowls and playing Counter-Strike and just having fucking fun. Straight provided that for all of us, and it's been a great entertainment and pastime and camaraderie that we've enjoyed for a really, really long time. I appreciate you, Straight, bringing the integrity of the game and teaching us the way we need to be and taking care of biz. God bless you.
Our next speaker will be Wound Raider.
Alright, I'll try not to fuck this up. But, you know, Straight kept our server maintaining me. There was always second he tried his best to keep. As long as we've all been together, lost men. Fortunately, we still live. I love you, Art. No. And at the end of this, I have a joint ready to smoke.
Our next speaker, the Fubinator.
Art, we miss you, buddy. Dean / Magic Stick would be proud of you. You took over the server, ran it for many years. I wish I didn't take such a long hiatus there. But if he didn't kick you, ban you, or slap you, or do something to you, well, you just didn't know the man. He didn't put up with no shit. He set the standards. You know, when he took over and Batman and opinion, helping him run it. He really made it into something great. To see one man carry a server for so many years, leave a legacy in the community behind of brotherhood, friends that you count on seeing everywhere. We sure the hell miss you, Art. Like Albie said, we're definitely going to smoke one. Hope you're looking down on us and proud of what it's became. Give a shout out to Emerald and Wang and Kurt for keeping your name alive, brother. Miss you.
Our next speaker will be Punisher.
What can I say about Straight? I wasn't a mean member back when he was around, but I played here a lot still. And I got more than a couple bands and a couple of boots from him, but he always let me back in, either with a nudge from one of you guys or of his own. I didn't really know him that well, but I know he was a good dude. That's for sure. You can always tell how good someone is by the way people talk about him after they're gone. And people always have a lot of good things. Thanks for creating a great community. Rest in peace.
Our next speaker is going to be Hurricane.
And you know what, they're all true. I started playing probably back, I'm trying to think, 2005 with my kids with Straight. Both like 6 and 8 years old. Pretty cool. During the day it was awesome. The nights were even awesomer, but what I remember the most was Friday and Saturday nights we were up till 1, 2 in the morning, hooping it up and having a good time. The other thing I remember that what Straight talked about a lot, that his skilled trade as a machinist and how proud he was to work at Chrysler. I thought to myself, being a tradesman, that was, something really good. Those guys are still around, but not many of them to that extent that they would talk about it, his retirement and that. God bless you. I hope you're in a better place, and thank you for everything you've done.
Okay, our next speaker is going to be MP Stick.
I really enjoy playing and talking with Straight. We were talking about our hockey teams, cheering for Detroit. I'm cheering for Montreal and bragging when each other was up against. But even back then, I was a member of Lobby of Laughter, and he still respected me. 12 years ago, I got dumped by my ex, and I was near a breakdown and drinking hard, partying hard all night long. One morning, Straight was on the server, and I joined, telling him that I was going through a rough patch, and he listened. He told me, take care and most likely to be careful with what I'm doing. After that, I had a greater respect for him. Thanks for everything, Straight. I miss you.
Badger is going to be our next speaker. To stand in for him is going to be the one standing here. So, you're the next speaker, Badger. Go ahead and speak.
Well, since I've met Straight, my life has changed a lot. With Straight and Paula and playing video games and just having fun and learning life in general and smoking lots of weed. I love that guy so much. We used to visit every day, all day, having fun and stuff and going out. And I'll tell you, if somebody came in with riffraff, they were gone. There was no hesitation. And that was one thing that he had taught me was, if you're going to get rid of somebody, don't sit there and yell and scream at them. Get rid of them. And just like all my other friends around me keep telling me the same thing, but I mumble so much. But straight up, I miss you so much, and thank you very much for the wisdom and the strength to keep all my friends happy and to keep you in my mind. Thank you very much.
Wildcat is our next speaker.
Well, gents, I'm a little bit of a newcomer, but not quite so much so. I was around years ago under a different tag, different profile, and suspect I had the pleasure of playing with many of you fellas, mostly off my dad's account. But I tell you, something about coming here has really marked me, because I've seen the true spirit of what CS is, camaraderie. And everything that's been spoken here tonight has to be well true of this man, because that's why I've certainly been around and been willing to invest. You guys do mean something to me. Yeah, this is a community unlike you can quite find anymore. There's no doubt that Arthur is the pin that's holding this tailgate together somehow, and that's quite impressive to me. This man's legacy is very important. It's something people don't know about anymore. So it's a pleasure to know each and every one of you gentlemen, and to have been a part of what this man's put together that has stood the test of time. Thank you so much.
Our next speaker will be Finor.
Yeah, I just wanted to say a couple quick things about Straight that I remember the most. One of the things that I remember the most is how he wanted to make this a community, not just a gaming server. He loved to have conversations, and the other thing that I really loved about Straight was I disagree with him, and I loved watching him get pissed off, but the next day, it was like we were a community again. We were just friends. And I will say that as long as I played with Straight, I never got banned or kicked like the rest of the people here. That's all I got for Straight. Thank you.
Our next speaker will be Buster.
Hey Art, it's been a while. Hope you're doing good in heaven. We miss you. At least you can't ban me now. So have a good one. We'll see you later.
next speaker will be Charlie Murphy.
I remember when I first started to join the Mean community, Straight was one of the first members I met. And Straight made me feel very welcome, and it really helped me get to know the whole group. And one evening, me and Straight, we talked and found out we both liked the Detroit Red Wings, and that was that. We became and we bonded. Rest in peace, Straight.
Our next speaker is Lee Upinion.
Oh, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. Well, I met Straight many years ago, and I was brought into Mean, a long time ago when Magic Stick ran it, and then Batman and Arthur took it over. Went to many couple LAN parties with them, met them personally, and I like to do that. I drive around, and you guys mean a lot to me, regardless of what my tag says, regardless of whatever. I play CS because of the people, not because of the game. And Straight is just, I think of him every day. I miss him dearly. Been to his house. I mean, you can't understand how much feeling it goes into me, how much I miss that man. He would give you anything he could to help you. He called people. He talked to people. He loved people. He loved this game because of the people, not because of the game. And just over the years of all the nonsense and bullshit, I think he would really appreciate the fact that we were all still together, regardless of whatever the fuck we did. We're all still together, and we all still talk and play and get personal. And I just want to say, regardless of whatever, my tag says, I'll always be Mean. And, I'm always here for anybody who needs me. And with that, Arthur, I miss you greatly. Paula, I thank you for the Christmas cards and the phone calls and messages, because it just reminds me of him and how sweet and wonderful and loving you people are. I really love you, and God bless, and I wish the best for all.
I want to thank you guys all for joining here tonight for this and the legacy of Straight Up. We have another speaker that will come up after me, which will be Kirkside, explain further of the night. However, looking at all of this and hearing all you guys here tonight, it looks like to me the legacy of Straight's living on very well, and hopefully it stays that way for a very long time. Straight Up had a way to attach himself to everybody, or everybody attached themselves to him. And I think that he would be very proud of what we've done, or at least I hope he's proud of what me, Emerald, and Kurt, and Batman have done to keep his legacy going. Not that you folks haven't done the same, because you all have by still staying here, even though he's not here anymore. But the legacy of Straight is a very big legacy that I think will live on forever, because of the simple fact is it's why we named the server Straight Up Mean, was to keep his legacy alive as long as we could. It'll stay here as long as I'm here, in my eyes, in leadership. But to know that all of you guys have always been there and always had our backs, as well as we will always have your backs, in hopes that this video that we send to Paula tonight will show her that we are still all together in Straight's name. That being said, Straight, rest in peace, and hopefully someday we'll get to smoke that joint together.
Well, a big shout out to everyone who helped testing the map, the plugins, all the preparation for tonight, those who spoke, and those who showed up to help make this happen. When we first started talking about doing this, the idea was simple. It was to be a celebration of life, not a funeral. Somewhere along the way, you all took it a little bit further and turned it into something really special. Something befitting of a guy who clearly had a huge impact on this community, especially when some of us needed it most. Not everyone always saw past his crusty exterior. The ones who did found it was worth it. I didn't know Straight Up as long or as well as most of you here tonight, but seeing the respect and love you all have for him says everything. And honestly, I think we put a smile on his face tonight. So kick back, put up your feet, and enjoy some old school, straight up mean gameplay with a little skanking music for the occasion. Soon available on iTunes.
It wasn't the map, it wasn't the gun, wasn't the win or the round just done, wasn't the stats at the end of the night. It was the people and the way he made it right. They say he built a community, but that don't quite say it true. He built a table where brothers and sisters could sit like family do. Arguments cooled, egos faded, laughter carried through the mic. You came for Counter-Strike at first, but you stayed 'cause it felt like life. Some folks met him only online, some shook his hand for real, but every one of them will tell you the connection felt the same kind of deal. He remembered your story, your bad days too, checked in when you went quiet a while, and even on the roughest nights he'd leave you with a smile. It wasn't the game, that's what we learned. It wasn't the score or the bridges burned. It was the voices, the trust, the time, built one round, one night, one life at a time. Now people stand and share their stories. Some laugh, some clear their throat. And every memory sounds different, but they all seem to know that Straight Up showed us something a lot of worlds forget to do. That friendship's not a feature in the game, it's the thing that carries you through. So if you hear his name in the server or feel that old familiar tone, that's not lag or ghosts in the code, that's a legacy holding on. It wasn't the game, it was the people drawn together, simple and equal. And long after the last round's played, that's the Straight Up way.
Skanking on the dust. Yeah. 10-10. Yeah, 10-10. Academic crown on headshots rain down. Packers still explaining every death, every round. Baker bootleg skating, pass bomb side B. Batman baiting teammates like follow me. Billy Boy scouting, zoom scope tight. Buster 710 got that terrorist fight. Blood trailer banging walls, quiet battle cry. Charlie Murphy sing off key, but he still try. Skanking on the dust, burn one nice and slow. Smoke in the tunnel, let the good vibes flow. Win or lose, still chill all night. One server, one love, everything I rewrite down. Skanking on the dust, burn one nice and slow. Smoke in the tunnel, let the good vibes flow. Win or lose, still chill all night. December, try hard, sweating every play. Emerald band hammer, keep the madness away. MTV rolls slow, never rush the scene. Finn pre-fires, corners clean and mean. Flogger like it rough, Fluxy, all hat, no cows. For Banner to fly high, Red Baron of the rounds. Gliss move, sneaky, Gumby green machine. Hackman bend the net, vanish from the screen. Skanking on the dust, burn one nice and slow. Smoke in the tunnel, let the good vibes flow. Win or lose, still chill all night. One server, one love, everything I rewrite. Wow. Skanking on the dust, burn one nice and slow. Smoke in the tunnel, let the good vibes flow. Win or lose, still chill all night. Hamish toss nades wild, hurricane rush fast. Ask questions later, round already passed. Immortally die last, nobody knows how. Jackalope peak corners like it's 1999 now. Jade stay quiet, but the kill feed loud. Kirkside taking out trash, server cleanse proud. Lady carry silent, never flex a thing. Listen toot, smile, charm, make the kill cam sing. Noose lock courtyard, nobody pass. MP stick, shoot first, think later blast. Upload just chillin', no word, no sound. Ball crew knife out, circle round. Peace and love say nice shot after dropping you cold. Professor Monkey slapping hands out of control. Rusty need 2 warm-ups just to feel right. Savage still young but he playing like a vet all night. Scram strafe key stuck, side to side sway. See Monkey scouting long, one tap okay. Sometime macro spray, P90 rain. Squish frog, hit reload just to die again. Hanging on the dust, burn one nice and slow. Smoke in the tunnel, let the good vibes flow. Win or lose, still chill all night. One server, one love, everything I rewrite out. Skanking on the dust, burn one nice and slow. Smoke in the tunnel, let the good vibes flow. Win or lose, still chill all night. Law, punish a night vision, glowing green bright. Tinky winky lethal, Teletubby fight. This dude drop bomb spawn, panic attack. Wankster see you first, no chance to react. Wig splitter, camp still, wild card roll dice. MVP 1 round, bottom frag twice. One braider cultivate, kills nice and slow. I'll be blowhard while the kill feet glow. Small berries barking up a tree all game. Up in your bang drums, bring rhythm and flame. From pistol to overtime, never alone. See his family skanking this server our home. Whoa. Skanking on the dust, burn one nice and slow. Smoke in the tunnel, let the good vibes flow. Win or lose, still chill all night. One server, one love, everything I rewrite loud. Smoking on the dust, burn one nice and slow. Smoke in the tunnel, let the good vibes flow. Win or lose, still chill all night. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Win or lose, still chill all night. Whoa, 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 whoa. Win or lose, still chill all night. Server's still running, one chair left bare. Same map, same brothers, just missing you there. We'll keep it going, year after year.
saving you a place, wishing you were still here. Server still running, one chair left bare. Same map, same brothers, just missing you there. We'll keep it going, year after year, saving you a place, wishing you were still